morning to you again, and we know you're feeling very well, as we are also doing here, even though we are going a mile ahead to actually to bring you all the goodies you want to hear right here on the screen on First Digital TV.
And our quote of the day says, George Eliot says, "It is never too late to be what you might have been. It is never too late to be what you might have been." So, exactly, if you have life, you know, there's nothing that stops you from becoming who you want to be. And I am glad hearing stories about 55-year-olds who are still in class 6. I mean, trying to get an education, you know, because they didn't go to school. And so these are adult education modules that are put together for
I think it's Ghana here that we actually put a stigma on education and how it should be.
I mean,
okay, but I think that generally it's a good thing to rather take our mind off exactly how education should be, so that we will make it comfortable for people to go to school even when they feel it is actually too late.
Ishmael Amon Kote yesterday told the financial division of Crawford Stock I called that Pierre Sante Victor Hugo, 42, a German, attempted to smuggle $650,000 out of the country. He's being arrested, and they are still looking into his case. Now, a man attempts to bribe policeman. Well, guess what? I think the money was not huge enough, so the police obviously was here and he didn't take the money. And the good thing is that this Chief Inspector Bonnie must be commended for setting a good example. And
Did you first say that the money was not big enough?
That's what the man is saying.
He didn't.
No, the 62-year-old unemployed Ni said that he suspects because the money was not enough.
Well, that's his own suspicion. Whatever the case is.
That's why I'm commending the CID.
Spare the police of this corruption.
No, I'm actually commending the CID boss for. I mean, for not taking the money. I mean, this one, 1,005 Ghana, it could make a difference. I mean, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire make progress in boundary issue, and U.S. names Boko Haram terrorists. Oh, thank Uncle Sam. It could have just been him and him alone. Ms. Hammer breaks her silence. Well, we're told that Victoria Hammer has spoken for the first time after this whole saga. She's saying that, well, she respects the president's decision to fire her, but bemoaned the fact that she was not giving a fair hearing by the media on the saga, which has now been christened as WikiLeaks. So that's what is here. Okay.
I spoke with her the day after the whole issue broke, and she's not ready to speak on air.
So why is she blaming the media?
If you want to complain, I wonder how do you want us to help you if you don't want to
why is she blaming the media? Right. What have we done?
So the Chronicle also says women lawyers fight Mahama, demand explanation why Vicky Hammer was sacked, and that's on the front pages of the Chronicle newspaper. Parliament must stop government from overspending, and NDC honors Lodina. Overspending is coming from Osei Chairman Sabonsu. And I think First Digital News was actually conducting the interview because it comes with the mic ID of First Digital News by Leslie McCarthy.
Right.
And so that's
you know,
seven escape death.
I find that the whole call by the women lawyers very
fascinating. Interesting.
I think it falls short of fairness.
It does.
That's what I say, because in the same tape, this same woman, Victoria Hammer, is heard, you know, describing another woman with very, very foul language, and they don't see anything wrong with that. I think they are fighting for women's rights. Come on.
You're welcome back. It's the first show on First Digital TV. I already told you our guest this morning is the Accra Mayor Alfred Oko van der Poy, and he has joined us on the set. We're talking Accra. We're talking sanitation, we're talking decongestion, we're talking demolition, we're talking education, we're talking roads, we're talking markets, we're talking a lot of things. So you want to join us on the show and on your social media. Join us on 0244168487, 0244168487. That's your WhatsApp line. Or you can also join us on 0241272606. That's your text line. And on Facebook, you can also log on to Facebook, look for First Digital TV and post your comments there. Or you can follow us on Twitter on @FirstDigitalTV. At First Digital TV, you follow us there. If you want the website, log on to www.firstdigitalghana.com and you can have all the information you need here on the box if you want information about me, about Alfred Oko-Vanderpoy. You can also get it on the website as well. And he is with us. Thank you so much, Ms. Oko-Vanderpoy. I personally saw your itinerary, and so I cannot do anything but be grateful for being here with us. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Good morning to you.
And good morning.
Right.
Good morning to your viewers.
Right.
Happy to be here this morning.
We're happy to have you too. So first of all, before we even get into your work, we've had Alfred Oko-Vanderpoy here, Alfred Oko-Vanderpoy there. I told you already that people have all sorts of, all kinds of impressions about you. Honestly, some are the fact that you are so autocratic, others think you're unfriendly, people think you're rude, all kinds of. Tell us a bit about you and your personal self, what you do, how you like to relate to people.
Alfred Oko-Vanderpoy. Well, let me start by making a reference point to Alfred here. You have an Alfred here, right?
Yes.
Alfred,
my twin brother, yeah.
Yes, Alfred Okansi. But Alfred are great people.
Oh, really?
You understand? And they are wonderful people. I don't know about your Alfred, but I'm here to tell you about this Alfred. Alfred is a great person. I'm a wonderful person. I have 2 daughters. I love my daughters. I come from the Vanderpoy family, which is a great family, connected with great people. I just lost one great uncle, Honorable Harry Sawyer, who was a great man. He's done so much. So let me take this opportunity to say a word of condolence to the Harry Sawyer family. He was a great man. I have great uncles, great aunts who have done great things in this country. I don't want to start mentioning names, but I come from a family of great people, and Alfred is a great person. I'm a wonderful person. I love my country. I love my family. I love my people, and I like to do great work for this country. And let me say, I love your Alfred too, Alfred Okansi.
You do,
yes,
huh?
Yes.
What do you love about him?
Well, because he's an Alfred. And as an Alfred, he's a great man. That's why he's where he is. That's why he's here with you every morning. So you should count yourself blessed.
Lucky.
It's always great to have an Alfred
Attached to your life.
attached to your life. You know.
I'm double lucky. I have Alfred Oko-Vanderpoy. I have Alfred Okansi.
Well, me, you have me here for today.
Hey.
But you have him every day. So when I'm leaving, what I will do is that I will leave the Alfred, the greatness of Alfred on him.
Amen.
So from today, count him
Isaac is going
Alfred
to be
great.
anointed.
Yes.
Receive it.
Alfred
Him,
great.
okay?
But look, you talk about impressions, about
You.
people's impression about me. I don't know, but you see, as mayor of a major city
Like Accra.
like Accra, first and foremost, your job is to bring hope to the people. Your job is to let people know that this city will always not be what it is, but this city will always be a better place for the masses. But you also have to take cognizance of the fact that, you know, people sometimes want to do things contrary to what is expected of them. You understand?
Yeah.
People like to break the bylaws. People like to break the laws of the city. People like to sometimes have their own way. And I don't mind people wanting to have their own way, as long as they do it
Within the law.
within the laws. But if you don't do it within the law, then you must always remember that I'm also the chief executive for law enforcement. You understand? And even when I have to enforce the law, I'm telling you, I do it with greatest humility, with greatest recognition to human feeling. By the end of the day, I must do what I have to do, but I must do it so that people sitting back can say, oh, he loves this city, he loves the people, and he's doing the right thing for the people. You know, and look, sometimes I leave my house, I walk to my office, I go to the market, I talk to the traders, I meet the carriers.
You walk to your office.
Yeah.
So you go to all that.
Yeah, I go to
Tudu, yeah.
Yeah, I go to Tema Station. Then I take the long way through Mokola, and then I climb the street towards Plaza. I mean towards post office. Then going to Bank of Ghana. Then you meet people and you talk to them. And you meet, and then so you must interact with the people so that they'll get a better understanding of who you are and why you do what you do. The areas where we used to dump, for example, Malam, Oblogo, and those places, we have capped those landfills today. And today, when you are driving to Winneba on the Kaswa Road, you don't see the heaps of refuse that used to exist anymore. The environmental hazards that used to exist have all been cleared. Today, in some few months or years, we should be able to give that land back to the community to be used for playgrounds or other things. Now, we have also given the removal and collection of refuse to companies to support the AMA's vision of maintaining and managing waste. So when you look at education, where I believe very strongly that it is the life wire of our country, because you are sitting here today not because of who you know, but you are sitting here because you went to school, you had an education, and you are so eloquent about what you are doing. And I must say that you are doing a good job. Alfred Okanse is also doing a good job. I told you when I came downstairs, your guys who are there, I was so impressed with them. But they are only here because somebody educated them. Somebody said you must go to school. Somebody said watch them and prepare them. So today, look, and there are millions and millions of people in this country who are playing significant role in our country's development. And they are only doing it because they went to school. Because it was in that conference that we made a decision that we will end the SHIP system in Accra. And we publicly declared, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly publicly declared that we will not start school in 2011 if we have to do it with the SHIP system. You understand? So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, we give ourselves what? 7 months. And in 7 months, we built almost 600 classrooms, 600 temporary classrooms. By September, when we had to start school, we had a few structures that we had to build. So I went to the then Minister for Education, Honorable Tetenyo, to his office. I said, please, I have said that we will not start school in Accra if we have to do it with one child attending the SHIP system. He says, well, what do you need? I said, I need you to postpone the reopening of schools in Accra Metropolitan Assembly. Exclusively. You can open all the schools in the country, but please give me 1 more month. He said, Alfred, tell me what you are doing. Give me the leaves. I gave him all the rundown of our programs and everything. He said, you have it 1 month. He said, are you sure you'll be ready? I said, I'll be ready. So he postponed the reopening of school from September to October. And that gave us the 1 month to complete all the needed temporary structures, almost 600 classrooms throughout the metropolis of Accra. And we started school in October, ending the SHIP system. That is record. You understand? So we ended the SHIP system in Accra.
Have you done any follow-up and check if children are actually going to school? Not that they're still
Look,
lying about
it increased the participation and attendance in school. Today, if anybody comes to a trader in the markets or at homes or in the office places to collect our revenue, and they say that you have to pay cash and they give you a receipt or they give you a ticket, it's a false collector. It's not an AMA agent. Because every AMA agent...
Do they have a uniform on?
No, they don't have a uniform. Okay. But they have the device. They have the POS.
And you've made sure that all the collectors have that device?
Yes, all the collectors have that device. And wherever they go in the metropolis, they collect our revenue they must collect our revenue through the POS system. You pay, and then the POS system will generate your information, print out a bill to you, so that at any given time I can sit in my office, I can pull my laptop, and I can see who has paid and who has not paid.
Wow. So it is true. Is it true that the AMA has no refuse responsibility? Refuse repository. Is that what you're asking? Can't really see the writing properly. This is Madam Vic of Domi. Thank you for your text. Anyway, was Akwete of Ghana's most beautiful, of Ghana's most beautiful, contracted by TV3, breached by the AMA. Bushman of Spintex is asking. Do you know the lady in question?
I don't understand the question.
Okay.
I know Akwete when she did Ghana's most beautiful,
I
she defeated the AMA boss, me, as sanitation, and that was her objective for going to that thing. And after that, AMA supported her and all that, but I don't understand the question.
There was a contract with TV3 breached by AMA.
I don't know.
He doesn't know about any contract.
I don't know. I'm sure she had a contract in entering the
context.
Yes, but I don't know how our support after the contest breached that
okay.
The contract.
I think you have wrong information. Rumors, they say, well, you should always ask for the truth. Oko is actually doing Accra proud. We are grateful. Akosia of Medina. Thank you, Akosia. Annie, I know that Accra mayor said was about what the Accra mayor said was about Choco. I know, right? Richard of Malam. What a Choco.
I didn't mention it.
Awards like this and be recognized, yet we still have the filth swallowing us.
But you see, look, let me say something. It is not about what we have been able to do. It is also about our intentions and commitment to do the right thing.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay,
because it is those building blocks that will get us where we need to go. Rome was never built in a day, but they lay the bricks every day. And good people recognize good intentions when they see it.
Two more before you go. First of all, what is the latest of Sodom and Gomorrah?
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
When am I coming?
Are you going to move?
When am I coming here next time?
As soon as you're ready.
Okay, when I come.
When you're back from your trip.
Yes, we'll talk about that because you are going to open a new kind of well.
Okay, great.
And I don't think we have enough time to do
again, what do you have to do with people who block roads when they're doing activities like funerals, engagements?
Yeah, we have a task force in our office that is, through our assemblies, through our sub-metros, to manage the use of roads and work with funeral activities, and make sure that people do not block roads. If somebody wants to use the road on a weekend, you need to go to the sub-metro and seek for permit. You understand? And then they will know, they will bring the police, they will work with you to make sure that you do not take our road essential areas where we need traffic to flow.
Thank you very much. Mr. Alfred Oko-Vanderpoy is the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. He's been telling us more about what they're doing. He has to run because he's going to another program, but he's back on the platform. He's traveling. When he's back, he will join us again because he's a friend of this platform, definitely. We've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes before bringing him on the platform. So, Mr. Alfred Oko-Vanderpoy, it's a pleasure having you on the first show on First Digital TV.
Thank you.
Hoping to see you as soon as possible.